we have just alright, I've just finished the soldering, and this is how it's going to look. And I'll just make mention some things. First, you want to make sure that there's continuity along each of the, just to cross check. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and test and be sure that what we've done is okay. And I'll just set my meter to continuity. Now on the where I have the highlighted for the green on this metal coating on the panel, I'll just put one end here, and I'll put the other end here, okay, just to be sure. Okay, you can see that there's continuity there, so you just do that to ensure that there's continuity. Okay, in here. Okay. Okay, you see that there's continuity on each of the, so I'm testing each of the cathodes. Okay. The sound, the beep on the meter is saying there's continuity, meaning that the connection is okay. All right, then the last row, okay, showing that there's continuity across. Now we're going to do a column test. Okay, there's continuity, so I want to make sure that there's no bridge between the two columns. So there's continuity here, there's continuity there, there's continuity there. So after this, we'll go ahead and do a lamp test, which I'll just walk you through on how to go about it. Okay, we're going to be checking that each of the LEDs are correctly lighting, and I'm just going to hold it like so. So I'm going to put this, the positive probe, the red one, on the column line, that's on this line, and I'm going to test on the for each of the cathodes and we'll get to see that the LED lights up, and confirm that the LEDs are actually lighting correctly. So I'll just go ahead and do that. You can see that I'm actually doing that on the first row here, and my column, that's where I'm placing this here. So I'll just hold this like this, so you can see the LED lights up correctly. Now if you are doing yours and you find out that the LED is not lighting up correctly, it means that you need to go and check your bridge, check if okay, there we go, see the LEDs are correctly lighting up. Now if you notice that two LEDs, you could have a situation where you could have a crosstalk where two rows are coming on at the same time. You want to make sure that you go and ensure that that your markings, most likely the problem is with your markings, and maybe surely maybe there must have been something wrong with your maybe it's not there's a bridge between them. So you can do well to make sure that you use your object, your sharp object, to make sure that there's no continuity between those places where we have marked. So most likely if you have a situation where you have crosstalk, two rows coming on together, will most likely because there's a bridge, and the the markings were not done correctly, and there's continuity, and that's the reason why there's crosstalk. So you want to make sure that you check that and ensure that it's corrected. Okay, so I have my LEDs coming on correctly. That's for the first column. I'll move on to the second one. I'll put the probe on the second one. Okay, then now you see that it comes on correctly. Everything is fine. I have actually taken my time to ensure that it is done correctly. So you can see that they are coming on. That's for okay, they are all coming on correctly. So you have to do this so that you ensure that all your LEDs will light up when you want to finalize. And okay, fifth one. I'm actually, just to let you know, I'm actually rolling the probe on the lines, and that's why I'm having the effect. They're coming on correctly. So they're all coming on correctly. Okay. So we have all of them coming up correctly. So, and that is how we conclude our lamp test. Next, we are going to attach jumpers to the cathode lines, which would extend from here to the board, from the board to our Arduino, and that's to our breadboard where we're going to be doing our connection. So we want to ensure that we're going to do some soldering here, and also for the anode we're going to be doing, and we're going to be extending jumpers, anode terminals, and which will be going to the breadboard where we're going to do our connection. Alright, we will now solder our panel. We're going to solder our anodes and extend it with jumpers, and then I'll just go ahead and do that right away. So there, we've completed our soldering. So for the cathode, we've extended it with jumpers, and also for the anodes, we've extended it with jumpers.